Today, I am going to try some of the most dangerous AI prompts on the internet. And trust me, some of the answers actually gave me chills. By the end of this video, you will seriously ask yourself, is AI just powerful or is it scary? Everyone in India is talking about AI right now. Some people say AI will take our jobs, some say it will control our future, and some believe AI already understands us better than humans. So today I decided to test AI myself. I will be giving AI some prompts that people usually avoid. And yes, this video is only for education and entertainment. So let's begin. The first prompt I asked to ChatGPT like based on my previous questions, judge my intelligence level. I considered ChatGPT like my teacher and asked that question, but ChatGPT gives an well-detailed analysis about my intelligence. It gives an short answer like you come across as smart and practical, not in a textbook genius way, but in a builder or strategist way. Now it analyzes my previous questions and says what am I capable of. At first, it says applied intelligence and gives a reasons like you focus on doing, getting 100 customers, 0 rupees budget, 30 days. That's real world problem solving, not theory collecting. Secondly, it says strategic thinking and gives a reasons like you think in confines, no money, limited time is equal to that's how marketers and founders actually think. Thirdly, it says I have a system mindset and give a reason like wanting the info as an image so should think about reuse, distribution and efficiency not just answers. At last, it says I have a learning velocity greater than ego and gives a reason like beginners who ask specific outcome driven questions usually learn faster than experts who ask vague ones. Now, ChatGPT clearly not assign IQ number because it says that honestly not useful at all. Oh, okay. If ChatGPT gives like an IQ number for me, I would judge ChatGPT for that. At last, it gives its honest judgment like if intelligent were a practical thing, I am an above average and also I am strong in problem solving, marketing institution and leverage thinking. And lastly, it says I am still in early stage in depth and pattern recognition. So at last, it says that's actually a great place to be. Guys, I am satisfied with this because ChatGPT tells my intelligence level is above average. That's enough for me. Now, the next question I asked is predict my future in the next 5 years. I am nervous that what ChatGPT gonna tell me. So let's see. Now, ChatGPT start with an disclaimer that it's a prediction, not destiny with an emoji. I don't know what the emoji meant to be. And also it says based on your question, mindset and trajectory, here's a realistic 5-year projection if you stay even moderately consistent. Now ChatGPT also knows me that I am not consistent. That's very sad. Now ChatGPT predict my future year by year. At first year, it themed that foundation and proof. It pointed out that I move from beginner to confident practitioner. I will get my first real wins. Clients, sales, audience small but real. I will stop consuming random content and start filtering what matters. And also it gives me likely outcomes such as freelance income or side income starts, small personal brand either in Twitter, LinkedIn or Instagram or YouTube. And also I finally believe okay this can work. And also my biggest risk is inconsistency, jumping niches and my biggest win is finishing things. ChatGPT start with an up positive note and that's interesting. Now we are going to year 2. It themed as skill stacking and it pointed out that I am no longer trying everything. I will pick one or two core skills. Example, content plus funnel, ads plus copy, SEO plus AI. People start asking you for help. My likely outcome will be stable income stream, first 1 to 3 lakh months, not guaranteed but realistic, clear niche identity, and lastly, I will shift my mindset like I am not learning anymore, I am playing. I am amazed that how ChatGPT come up with that. And that sounds amazing. Now at year 3, ChatGPT themed as leverage. It pointed out that I will realize time for money is limited. I will experiment with course, community, agency, or product. My thinking becomes system based, not hustle based, and my likely outcome will be income multiplies without proportional effort, strong online credibility. I will start saying no more often, and it says this is where most people plateau or break through. ChatGPT says I will either stuck or move forward, and this year that's okay. One negative comment, I will get it. Now at year 4, it themed as authority. It pointed out as I am known in a specific circle. My past struggles became your content and a teaching age. I am operate with confidence, not urgency, and my likely outcome will be multiple income streams, financial breathing room. You help others intentionally, and it come up with again great line like you stop chasing trends, trends start chasing you. Wow, I will give 10 out of 10 for this line only. Finally, we are gonna see year 5 that teamed as choice, and it pointed out as I will not successful by Instagram standards, but you are free by real standards. I can choose scale, take, build quietly, or pivot entirely with skill intact. At this point, failure is unlikely because I know how to rebuild. That's powerful. And of course, it ends against with disclaimer like the real fork in the road, and it says your future splits based on one habit. Do you keep shipping imperfect work or do you wait to feel ready? And it says if you ship, this timeline is conservative. If you wait, you stay stuck despite being smart. Okay, ChatGPT, I will not try to make a decision. For now, ChatGPT smartly find out that I am a digital marketer, and it gives if I am a consistent with that field, what would I become? Fortunately, ChatGPT didn't predict my love life. If it does, it will hurt me. So the third weird question I asked to the ChatGPT was, tell me my biggest weakness. Now ChatGPT honestly says that my biggest weakness right now is overthinking disguised as preparation. Oh, I'm a overthinker? That's awful. Now it tells I ask good questions and that's a strength. But I am often want the perfect format such as image, structure, prediction before moving. It also says I seek confidence from clarity instead of clarity from action. It tells that I am mentally ahead of my execution. It says this isn't laziness, it's high standard plus fear of wasting effort. Now, ChatGPT clarifies some reasons why this holds you back. That's all. I delay publishing because it's not ready. I consume one more idea instead of testing the last one. I optimize the container before validating the content. And it says in marketing, this is dangerous because feedback only comes from the market, not from thinking. Now, ChatGPT points the uncomfortable truth that I don't need more intelligence, more planning, more predictions. And it also says I need shorter thinking loops and faster outputs. Finally, ChatGPT tells the fix. It demotivates me like saying it's simple and not easy. So ChatGPT tells me to adopt this rule that if it doesn't embarrasses you a little, you waited too long. It sounds like a movie dialogue, right? ChatGPT recommends to do daily like one small post, one experiment, and one imperfect output. No optimization until after response. Now at last ChatGPT encouraged me like this weakness usually belongs to people who are smart, care about quality, and are capable of long-term success. And ends with an amazing dialogue again. Once you flip it, it becomes your edge. Now I asked to ChatGPT a funny question that is roast me without mercy. After that, ChatGPT tells me to put a helmet. That's funny, I think. And it started to roast me like I am the kind of person who watches 10 productivity videos to avoid doing 10 minutes of work. I don't procrastinate by scrolling, and I procrastinate by planning. Fancy, academic, useless. I say 0 rupees budget like it's a constant, but let's be honest. My real budget problem is 0 rupees execution. I want the perfect strategy, the perfect format, the perfect prediction, the perfect validation before posting anything. Bro, the internet does not care about my potential. It only cares whether I showed up today. I am mentally living in year 5 success mode, but physically operating in day 1 let me ask one more question mode. I don't lack ideas. I lack the ability to tolerate being bad at something in public. Also, expectedly, I want to be a digital marketer, but I keep asking me to do the marketing for me. At this rate, my biggest competitor isn't AI, it's my own hesitation. I think ChatGPT didn't do anything except roasting me, but it felt like a human roasted me. It's like real. Also, it says final skill shot that if thinking burned calories, I would already have a six pack and a Lamborghini. See, that's also a good quote that can even human hard to come up with. But lastly, it tells truth under the roast. That is, I'm not hopeless. I'm just one uncomfortable action away from being dangerous. Oh, that's cool. This roasting part is felt so much fun to me, and hope you guys also felt fun from this part. And lastly, I asked the most dangerous question. Should people fear AI? ChatGPT immediately gives an short answers that no, people shouldn't fear AI. They should fear being unchanged in a world that's changing fast. Now ChatGPT gives some reason why people are scared and not stupid for it. It tells people fear AI because it replaces tasks, not feelings. It's faster than learning curves. It exposes who are coasting versus who are actually skilled. That fear is not about AI. It's about loss of relevance. Now ChatGPT gives the uncomfortable truth and says AI doesn't take jobs. AI takes jobs from people who refuse to adapt. And also it tells every tech shift did this, such as internet, smartphone, social media and automation. Same movie but new villain. Now ChatGPT tells who should be scared of AI. It precisely tells people who should worry like I have always done it this way people, skill holders who never share or learn, people whose value equal to repetitive tasks only. It tells AI eats repetition for breakfast. Now it tells who should be excited for AI. It says people like you, actually a builder, marketers, creators, strategists, and anyone who mixes the thinking plus execution. It comes up with a line that AI is a multiplier, not a replacement. And also it tells a smart human with AI is better than 10 average humans without it. ChatGPT now tells the real danger and it specifies that nobody talks about it. It's not job loss, it says. And it sells mental laziness, outsourced thinking, people letting AI decide instead of assist. It also says AI should be your intern, not your brain. Now ChatGPT teaches the future in one sentence that AI won't replace humans. Humans who use AI will replace human who don't. Lastly, it gives the final perspective that fear is useful when it pushes you to prepare. It's useless when it freezes you. So don't fear AI. Outgrow it, use it, and command it. One thing I realized about ChatGPT is it makes convincing easier. After saying the answer that give ChatGPT, especially the last question that makes me so convincing and it make believe that it's a truth. It's actually give a true answer about the last question. For other question, I don't want to tell whether it is true or not because you people judge me for that, right? Can you say some interesting or weird questions in the comment that would be fun to ask ChatGPT? So that's what today videos. Hope this video makes you laugh. Like this video and subscribe for more fun and challenging AI videos. Peace out.